I'm Grant Lindeman, and this is my 2-year-old Wimpy's Little Step filly. She's out of the sister to Travelin' Jones. Today we're going to be working on a little exercise that I like to do with all of my horses. It's called the Step Up exercise. What this does is it teaches the horse to side pass over to a railing or a stump or a four-wheeler. For those of us that have a little bit of trouble getting on our horses, it helps them accept us getting on them in a really cool way. The reason why I do this for myself is it also works on the horse's mind and changes the dynamic of crawling on from the ground or getting on from up above them. So this is just a really quick little exercise, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'm just going to climb up here on the fence and get higher than my horse's head, and we just start out very simply, and we just start adding pressure on the offside of the horse. And when the horse takes a step towards you, you take the pressure off. Step up. And as soon as they move towards me, just like that, I'll bring this lunge whip over and just pet her with it, let her know that it is not something to harm her with. It's just something, really simply put, it's an extension of my arm. So what I'm going to do here again now is just ask her to step up again. Step up and just apply some pressure, gradually building until she takes a step forward. As soon as she takes a step forward and towards me in the right direction, I'm going to take that pressure off and let her know that everything's good. Okay? Rub her all over the place. Just let them know that this whip is not something to be afraid of. Again, I'm going to apply pressure on this offside until she takes a step towards me, and then I'm going to take that off. Now that was really good, but I don't want her to go too much further than here, because that will teach her to walk by me, and I want her to come towards me. So what I'll do is I'll shorten up this rein or this rope, and I'm going to apply pressure. Now that's fine, she's moving away. I'm just going to hold this pressure steady until she takes steps in the right direction. And then I'm going to let her know that she did good. This mare's having a little resistance to the pressure, and that's okay. They're going to go through that. You just stay consistent, and when they take that step towards you, release. Step up. Notice how I'm hitting more of the saddle than the horse itself. All we're doing here is creating a little bit of pressure. We're not beating on the horse, we're just tapping on that saddle. Now when they get into this position, I like to make a little bridge with my arm in this lunge whip and have them learn to step underneath something, because when you're asking from a mounting block or a railing like I am on, they're going to have to get used to their head going underneath your arm or bridle rein. Step up. Good girl. Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to get mad about that. I'm just going to keep the pressure on. And let her know she did good. Good girl. This is her reward. Okay? she's moving away, just keep that pressure on her. And when she makes steps in the right direction, take that pressure off. Step up. Whoa. And I really like that. Now right here, she's in a position where I could step into the saddle and step right on my horse with ease. But I'm gonna not take that step quite yet. I'm gonna reinforce that this is a good spot. And then after we get this 1 or 2 more times, then we'll start getting on. I'm gonna ask her to step away, and then I'm gonna ask her to step up. Step up. Girl. Step up. Good girl. Whoa. Now this mare's picking up on it really quickly, and I like that. So now I'm gonna let her know that everything's okay. I'm gonna prevent myself from trying to kick on her, pet on her some more, and I'm gonna put weight in this saddle, pet on her. I'm gonna swing on, pet on her, and then simply I'm just gonna get back on. And pet on her again. Okay, so that was a successful mount and dismount, and now we're gonna move positions. Okay. Okay, I just moved down the fence line about 20 feet, 30 feet, and we're just gonna try the same thing in a different spot and ask her to step up. You guys, this is a really simple exercise, and it might be silly to some of you, but it's really cool to see the change in the horse's mind of accepting you getting on. Step up. Now I didn't even have to tap her this time, which is really cool. I'm gonna ask her to step up. Step up. Whoa. And that is beautiful. That's exactly what we're wanting. Now this time I'm just going to take a couple steps forward along this fence line. Obviously don't do this unless your horse is broke. You don't want to have a runaway. And I'm going to pet her and let her know that that's exactly what we wanted. Now we're going to walk over to another location, one more location, before we try a different mount. I'm going to ask her to step up. Step up. Step up. Really good. Always make it your idea to walk your horse forward. Whoa. All right, very good. Okay, I grabbed my mounting block from the barn, and we're going to just try this now in the center of the arena. Now this is a little bit more confusing for the horse because we don't have a fence line behind us. So be patient. You'll also notice it got a little warm out here and I took my heavy jacket off. It's a good exercise to get her used to having something tied on the saddle if you're going on a trail ride. Step up. Whoa. Okay, now that's no big deal. She went to the right spot, but she went too far. So I'll just go ask again. Step up. Diesel, go on. Whoa. And second time, she did it just right. Again, just gonna let her have this release here and let her know that she did good, and pet on her a little bit, and we'll move this mounting block to a new position. Okay, step up. Cool. Again, no big deal. Step up. Step up. Cool. That was good. I'm going to ask her to step up one more time. Step up. Cool. That's perfect. Now I'll go ahead and get on and get off. Head on her. And one more position. Step up. Whoa, beautiful. Step up. I'll kind of do the same thing like I did off of her back, on her back. And that's her reward. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take her halter off and put a snaffle bit in her mouth. And then we're gonna try one last position before I get on and ride her around. Okay, I'm gonna climb up here on the back of this John Deere Gator and we'll see if she can handle the pressure of this. Now this is a little bit higher and I'm standing. Step up. Whoa. Again, no big deal if she overshoots the runway. Just go back, step up. Take your time. Come through here. Step up. Whoa. Head on her. Now that's all right. She moved away. We're just gonna ask again. Step up. Good girl. A little too far. No, she's a little close, but we'll accept that, and I'm just gonna sit on this saddle, pet on her, let her know that that's the ticket, and then we're gonna get off. We're gonna try it one more time. Step up. Step up. Get my reins gathered up here. Head on her. Step on. Now they should wait for you to ask them to walk off. That's a very important deal. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.